hello everybody again and welcome back. I'm speaking to you this morning from the little narrowboat, the BrumTug Bullock Smithy. Work has been ongoing. I've not posted a video for some time about how the work's done. The water, the new water line, the water tank, I've emptied it since and filled it back up, and the pump's working okay, the calorifier's okay. As I'll show you in a minute, I put the kitchen cupboard doors back on and put the stuff back in, put the cupboards back. It all fitted brilliantly and it all clipped up there, and it seems to be working, no trouble. The JG Speedfit fittings and the pipe that I used seemed brilliant. I had one leak, I think, in the end, where I hadn't quite got the pipe in square, but it was soon resolved, and it's been brilliant. So that's all working, that's all done. I started to rewire the 12 volt system on the boat because it was a bit of an unknown quantity, and when I put a new 12 volt wire to the pump, I noticed, I think in probably some of the overplating work that had been done when the boat was welded up, it had actually melted. The cable had actually melted and was in a rare old mess. I don't know how the pump was still working, but it was, but it just shows you. And some of the cable on the boat was so woefully thin, and some of it was old electrical cable, the stiff core inner cable, which you shouldn't really use on boats these days because of the vibration. It has got a tendency, I believe, to break. So it's all been rewired with marine proper stranded copper to the right size, with working out the voltage drops, which I won't go into, but it's quite easy to do if you get a book and read into it about this voltage drop. And I'll just quickly show you in a minute what I've been doing. As I say, we have a look. As I say, there's the kitchen cupboards all back on. I mean, hopefully, if we turn the tap on, the pump should cut in. Oh, I haven't got it switched on at the panel, so it won't cut in, he says. But the pump works fine. As I say, everything's back in there, and the back of the cupboards, fitted without any problem. And we've got a new LED fluorescent light there, which is brilliant. I've got two new LED fluorescent lights right at the back, which is brilliant. These LED lights are amazing, I've been finding, and I've never known an LED in the toilet compartment and a little very small LED light up there in the shower. Obviously this all needs cleaning out. It hasn't been, it's just how the work's been done, but I can really get on and clean it out now. So we've got an LED up there as well. A new panel, obviously new switch panels. There was a bit of like a void to get a cable through, so what I've done, on the recommendation of the company I bought the cable off, I pulled a very big cable through, because it was easy just to get one cable through to this point here, and put a new switch panel here. It's a new Blue Sea with circuit breakers on. It's not fused, it's got the proper circuit breakers, and then run the cabling from here to the lights. We've got a little light there which has been rewired, and another little light there which has been rewired. There is a light in the crutch which has been rewired. The tunnel light right at the front of the boat now comes off this panel, obviously because before it was on a little woefully thin cable running right from one end of the boat to the other, and I don't know, there again, the voltage drop, how it ever worked, but it did. We're going to have a little 12 volt, this is to be finished off, this isn't connected up yet. This is going to be a 12 volt socket there, like so, when that will focus. A 12 volt socket, like a 3-pin brass plated for like a 12 volt outlet if you wanted to plug a television in there, so that's to be finished off. So we've got, let's say, all new switch panels everywhere. Down this end of the boat I have two new there again, they're circuit breaker switch, 12 volt switch panel, the Blue Sea again to all match in. There's a 6 switch and a 4 switch, and obviously everything has been wired into those. And obviously there again, I'm going to reconfigure all this up here, and I don't really like this, and it's coming away. I think it's got wet behind it, so I'm going to redo. These aren't going to be used anymore. I do have a new engine control unit to fit in time as well. So there we go. So it's all been pulled through with the right cable. I've since found out that the battery that does the interior lights and the pump, it's a 110 amp hour leisure battery, doesn't seem to be holding its charge very well. So that's going to be replaced, and that's no great issue. Yes, as I was saying, I'm really pleased how so much better the boat is, and how much lighter it is with the new lights, as I say. And I don't know whether that will cut in now. There we go. And the pump is still quite noisy, but unfortunately boat pumps are, I think, you know, as I say, and I could probably put something. I think it's actually vibrating on the back of the cupboard there, and so I will try and quieten that down a bit, you know, in time. As I think, you know, it's pumps can always be quite noisy on boats at the best of times, you know. But it works very well. I'm sort of quite pleased with how it all works. The taps for, what was it, £14 are brilliant, and there we go. Yeah, it's all running really well, and the calorifier works really well, and so it's you know, I think I've really put in this last 3 weeks that work has really progressed well, and I've still got loads of tools all about the boat, as you can probably see, but we're really getting there now. So this is just a little update, and we'll come back, and as I say, when we start the Webasto, I'll try and film some of that as I fit that. That is one of the last bigger jobs to do. So yeah, so that's it. Thanks for watching. Do subscribe, do come back if you've got any ideas, comments, you know, particularly about 12-volt systems on boats. You know, so I've been well impressed with these LED lights now, and when you look at the current draw on them, it's so nominal. You know, brilliant. They're so vastly improved. So yeah, there we go. Thanks for watching, and we'll be back with another video very soon. Anyway, bye for now. Anyway, bye.